I was never told directly by a doctor, you're going to die.
A few days, I don't know if they knew if I was going to make it or not.
I clinically died on an operating table and was clinically dead for about 10 minutes.
I was a difficult birth for my mom. She was supposed to have a scheduled C-section, and I was born naturally. Almost took her and me.
We had one child, she was 3 years old. She got really sick and she went into a coma. And our doctor said that she had spinal meningitis and there was no way she was going to live.
After I had a biopsy, the doctor called me the next day and he said, it's cancer.
Wyman Fediplace.
My name is Margie Clark.
I'm Shelley Firebaugh.
My name is Reggie Faust.
My name is Darlene Faust.
My name is Mary Fediplace.
The Lord healed me of cancer.
God brought me back from the death.
I've had so many miracles in my life.
I know God has lots of good reasons that He kept me alive.
The Lord brought me through the healing that I had of breast cancer.
Couldn't believe it. She was everything to me, all I ever wanted in my life.
We went to the doctor, and it was in his office, and he did a chest x-ray, and he walked out of the office so that I wouldn't hear him, but Mary heard him say to the nurse, this is one really sick man, we gotta get him to the hospital.
But I stalled at the top of the hill and panicked, hit the brake, flipped it up over myself several times, landed at the bottom of the hill, and I remember everything.
I had another major heart attack and was taken directly from the doctor's office to the hospital. They rushed me into surgery, and it was as the surgery ended, just as they were bringing me out of it, that I went backwards and I flatlined.
In a swimming pool, and as kids do, I was diving from the deep end under the rope into the shallow end. Didn't make it under the rope. I am drowning in the deep end of the pool. The lifeguard's talking to her boyfriend, doesn't see me. Okay, and I'm drowning. I'm unconscious.
She was in this coma and they said she wouldn't live, and the doctor flew in specialists and they said the same thing. She was that she wasn't going to make it.
And so I said, well, what do you recommend? And he said that I recommend that you have a mastectomy. And I said, well, what are the chances of it coming in the other side? And he said, probably high 70s, 80% chance. And so I said, okay, I think I'm just going to have a bilateral mastectomy.
Facing death was not difficult because I can remember laying there at bed thinking, Lord, I could go to sleep tonight, and when I open my eyes, I'm going to see you. And it's like, that would be the most amazing thing for me. Well, what about marrying the kids? So letting go of them was the most difficult part. And the Lord really had to deal with me to get me to release them to Him. So I knew who was in charge.
I've been mad at Him because it hurt really bad and it's taken a long time to heal, and I can't believe He let something like that happen to me. But it's taken a long time to get over being mad and just allow Him to be God and sovereign and all of that. But I'm getting there.
I have counseled a number of women that have had breast cancer after that, and it has made me a strong prayer warrior. That's what got me through.
Thinking back in my life, all the times that I had turned my back on Him, He never once turned His back on me. He always had a hand of protection over me.
I know what God can do. I've experienced it so many times in my life, and that's what gets me mad at myself when I think back about what I was ready to do.
Say, let me tell you how I know without a doubt that there is a God.